Welcome to the channel. Welcome to Banter in the Box, episode 94. It's your game week 18 review. I hope you all enjoyed, those of you that are involved, the second round draw for the Family Fantasy Football League Cup earlier on in the week. This week, no less than 6 managers went into the transfer market. 2 of them spending £5 million on an Oi is Mine tactical gambit, which allowed them to purchase a player that already belonged to another Family Fantasy Football League side. This week, normal format in Banter in the Box. Thinking of renaming this Banter in the Box because there's hardly any banter. There was loads at the start of the season, but you've all got so nice and no one's digging anyone else out. And so it's normal format, game week 18 winners and losers and a manager of the season update. Your game week 18 winners, take a bow. Legends 23 manager Keith Saunders rose 2 places up to 15th into the top half of the table. That's the highest that Keith has been since game week 8. Take a bow also, I've got a life manager Mops Hoxby. Mops climbed 2 places up to 16th into the top half of the table. You have to go back to the 14th of January 2022, just over a year for the last time Mops was as high as 16th. Take a bow also, debut manager on the buses Sarah Goodwin. The biggest joint biggest climbers this week, up 3 places to, actually I don't think she was the joint biggest climber, I think she just was the biggest climber, up 3 places to 23rd in the table. You have to go back to game week 3 for the last time Sarah was as high as 23rd. But the biggest game week 18 winner, take a bow, Sash Hammers FC's Wayne Robinson's climbed 2 places up to 7th with a 3rd weekly win of the season, putting him level with Arden Diamonds with the most weekly wins this season. He scored 59 points, and you have to go back to the 29th of October 2021 for the last time that Wayne was as high as 7th in the league. There, your game week 18 winners, 1 manager of the season point for all of those. Your game week 18 losers, 3 of them losers last week and stayed losers this week. Hide your head in shame. Megan Hoxley Chamberlain, the 2nd week running, fell another place down to 25th. You have to go back to the 3rd of September 2021 for the last time Megan was as low as 25th. Hide your head in shame. Luck, where's the K? Williams, One Veron FC manager, fell another place down to 22nd. This is Luck's 2nd season in the Family Fantasy Football League. He's never been as low as 22nd in the table before. Hide your head in shame for another week. No happy endings manager Dia Maloney, the joint biggest fallers this week, down 3 places to 18th. Have to go back to the 25th of March for the last time that Di was as low as 18th in the table. And I think for the 3rd week running, hide your head in shade, bottom of the table, Clockhouse Rangers spent a 6th week at the bottom of the table. The lowest scorers in game week 18, registering just 2 points. Oh, great Uncle George, what is going on? Who the fuck is that? That was last week's question. A current Family Fantasy Football League manager pictured there. If you could guess it, you would get 1 manager of the season point. Just 2 managers having a guess this week. And they both went for the same manager. Sarah Goodwin's on the buses and the Big Knobs manager Simon Hoxby colluding possibly. There's nothing in the rules that says they can't. They both went for Lyndon's Lovely's manager Joe Hoxby. And as Sarah said, it must be Lyndon's Lovely's manager Joe Hoxby because you wouldn't possibly zoom in on anyone else's boobs. Actually, I would, Sarah. But it was a correct answer. 1 manager of the season point to Simon and Sarah, which means the manager of the season table looks like this. Simon is still out in front, but his lead stayed 10 points. Mops Hoxby managing to keep pace for being a game week 18 winner. Keith Simons up to joint 4th, joining Mark and Pops for being a Game Week 18 winner. Sarah Goodwin climbing up to joint 7th with myself and Ryan. She was a Game Week 18 winner and got a point for getting the who the fuck is that question right. Megan drops down to 10th for being a Game Week 18 loser. And Wayne climbing up to joint 14th alongside Neil for being a Game Week 18 winner. Your chance to win Manager of the Season points this week. Who the fuck is that? A current Family Fantasy Football League manager pictured there. If you can tell me who it is, you will get 1 Manager of the Season point. As always, only 1 guess per manager per week. That's it for this week, guys. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.